Hi there, my name is Diana, and welcome to my hair story. The reason I'm going to tell you my hair story is because when I do consultations in the salon, I want to ask you about your hair story. And in order for me to properly explain what that a hair story even is, I thought I would tell you my hair story to give you a better idea of what a hair story is. So a hair story, it tells me rather that what what has been your life with your hair from the time that you were a small child until the present day. And the reason that I want to know that is that it gives me a good idea of where you've been with your hair on your own hair journey. Um, that's important in that we hold hair traumas or even hair triumphs in our minds and in our lives for maybe longer than we should. And it doesn't help us move forward and flow through our lives very often. And we get stuck in a rut, or we get stuck with the same hairstyle, and we don't move on. And when our personalities or whatever it is that we're doing has changed, and we stay stuck with where we're at with our hair. And I find this with people often. They get confused as to how to move forward. So this just helps me to better explain where you're at and where you've been so that we can figure out where you need to go. So this is my hair story. My hair story begins when I'm a kid, and I had long, tangly hair. I loved to climb trees and run around, and was a bit of a ragamuffin. And I didn't get my hair done too often because we had a very large family, so that wasn't something that was high on the priority list. So I had my hair done every so often, but it usually wasn't something that I was fond of because I had long hair, and like most little girls, didn't want it brushed. So my mother was impatient with that. She liked to put my hair in rag ringlets when I did sit still for it, and those were very tedious and time consuming and required the hair to be wound around a rag, and then the rag to be wound around the hair, and that to be dried, which was a very, very long process. And my experience with little children, and I'm no exception, is that they do not like sitting still for really, really long periods of time. So that was probably one of my biggest hair traumas because after the rag ringlets, then my mother stuck a giant green bow in my hair and sent me to school. I think it was grade 1, and I cried all the way there. And I don't think that she ever did that to me again. And then my aunt decided after that, then I guess because I complained so much, that they would cut my hair into a pixie cut. And that also didn't make me very happy. And so that never happened again. I probably made my dad less happy because after that he forbade my hair to be cut. And so then by the time I was 15, I had hair all the way down to my waist. And it was long drying. There were no hair dryers or blow dryers in those days, so it was something that took me a long, long time. So I snuck out of the house and with my money that I had saved up and went to the hairdressers and had my hair all cut off, and then ran home and threw it in rollers so my dad would never find out. And he eventually did find out, but then he discovered he actually thought that was really cool. He liked my hair, and so then, haircutting wasn't such a trauma. And then I discovered the freedom of picking and choosing my own hairstyles, and went to the salon and decided to have a body wave. A body wave is, as the words imply, a wave. The girl did not put body wave rollers in my hair. She stuck really teeny tiny rollers in my hair. Blue rods, if you've ever seen perm rods, they start at yellow, which is teeny, teeny, teeny. Then they go to blue and they go up to the big giant rods. A blue rod is the size of a pencil. And that's what my hair was set in, and I had an afro after that, and it was a blonde afro because it was very, very over processed. And I cried, and then decided to become a hairdresser because I thought, oh my goodness, I could do better. And that was my hair journey, and it was definitely a journey, and I'm excited and hope that you come and tell me your hair story so that we can have fun with your hair. Okay, bye.